activist, yogi, ethnopharmacologist, Ayurvedic practitioner, and the herbal facet of the original Organic India crew. This herb journal today is about immunity. Now, you may wonder, why am I rolling my eyes and almost giggling when I'm talking about immunity? It's because here I am about to give a journal on immunity when I don't even really believe in immunity in the first place, or at least I don't believe in the contemporary Western concept of immunity, which is actually just a product, about a 130-year-old product from an industry that is basically driven by profits and is focused on disease and isn't really focused on wellness. About 130 years ago, there was a big disagreement in the Western scientific community regarding what causes imbalance and disease and what the basis of health is. One, terrain theory. Fundamental to wellness-based traditional modalities like Ayurveda and TCM, and championed by the likes of Antoine Béchamp and Claude Bernard, which says that the terrain of the body-mind is fundamental to health. In other words, it is wellness-centric. In terms of Occupy and social activism, terrain theory supports the 99%. It is based on diet and lifestyle and herbs and on empowering the individual. In Ayurveda, supporting terrain is 80 or 90% of the therapies. Second, germ theory, as opposed to terrain theory. It's now fundamental to disease-based modern modalities like allopathy, and it is championed by the big pharmaceutical industry, and by Louis Pasteur 130 years ago. Germ theory says that it's microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, fungi that cause disease. In terms of Occupy, germ theory supports the 1% because it's based on pharmaceutical drugs and creating slippery slopes of drug addiction. And in Ayurveda, directly fighting germs is about 10% of therapies. By the way, it's widely believed that Pasteur's champion of germ theory was highly motivated by financial concerns, and that it's widely believed that his last words were something like, "The germ is nothing, the terrain is everything. Bernard was right." So success in germ theory is how much we can kill each other, how wide of a chasm we can create with others. Success in terrain theory is how well we can live with each other, how well we can adapt to our ecosystem and survive and thrive and actually be strong and have all of us empowered. So what I do believe in, my theory of immunity is actually fourfold. I call it adaptivity, not immunity. First, healthy hematopoietic function. Hematopoietic, what does that mean? Hemo means blood. Poiesis means to make, so making blood. Making blood is very important because in that process, all of our white blood cells, the outer facet of our immune system, is born, is created. And so if we create really healthy blood, we will have, check this out, all of the leukocytes, including neutrophils, basophils, eosinophils, lymphocytes, monocytes, and macrophages, they're blood cells and are made by just one cell, that cell at the top of the diagram there, hematopoietic progenitor cells. It's a type of stem cell that lives in our bone marrow. And so you can see, if you make really strong, powerful hematopoietic progenitors, then you have a strong basis of immunity. Herbs that do that include turmeric, kutki. Turmeric is a classic blood builder. Tulsi, there's a lot of research about that as well. Okay, a second factor, healthy cytokine function. The cytokines tend to be, they're the little messengers within the cells, and they tend to be, if they're healthy and aligned, then we have healthy response to occasional inflammation. If they're not, there's troubles, and long-term troubles. So having healthy cytokine function is another one. What herbs do that? Again, turmeric is fantastic. Ashwagandha, the triphala fruits are really good at this. Tulsi is good. Kutki, also very good. The third is healthy histamine function. Healthy histamine function is, a lot of that is what I call histamine function. It's kind of a general term. But what I mean there is our ability of our immune system to be really intelligent and knowing what's a problem and what isn't. And the problem with that is that there's all these little proteins in our diets that look like invaders, that look like, bacteria and viruses and stuff like that. And we can't quite tell, so our body has overly reacts to that. So if we have healthy histamine function, we're going to be much better off. Herbs that help with healthy histamine function include, again, turmeric, tulsi, guduchi, ashwagandha, um, and kutki also helps with this. The fourth one is what I call healthy antimicrobial function. It's not anti-anything. It's not like anti-this and anti-that, antimicrobial. No, that's passé. That's disease-focused. For wellness-focused immunity, in other words, adaptivity, we need optimicrobial function, healthy optimicrobial function. Herbs that help with that are things like elderberry and garlic, and again, turmeric and tulsi, kutki, ashwagandha. These are some of the best herbs at supporting an optimicrobial function within us. So let me show you a summary of this. Here's another slide for you. With healthy hematopoiesis function, we are ensured full and powerful adaptivity. Healthy cytokine function, we assure ourselves balanced and centered adaptivity function. Healthy histamine function, we assure ourselves cogent and intelligent adaptivity. And with healthy optimicrobial function, we assure that we have healthy boundaries. Of course, we are one with everything, but we also need healthy boundaries, and having herbs that support optimicrobial function supports that. And in general, by the way, for all of these categories, some of the best herbs are the anti-stress herbal adaptogens. Again, like ashwagandha and turmeric and tulsi and kutki and brahmi and amla, the trifla fruits. So many of the herbs like this. So there you have it, Prashanti's fourfold model of immunity called adaptivity. Thank you, and there you go.